Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how I got my metabolism skill to the elite level in under a month. Now, I actually got this about a week ago, and there was 2 or 3 days in those 3 weeks that I wasn't even eating or drinking. I was just doing it all out of raid, which is at an extremely reduced rate, so it's basically nothing. So I probably got it in more or less 2.5 weeks of grinding this skill. Now, not every single raid was spent me just grinding out food items. It was as needed and, as often as I could find the food. But at the end of the day, it was me consistently grinding this skill. So, if you're more of a casual player and you don't have that much time on your hands, don't expect to get this in 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 months if you're more of a casual player. But if you guys are on the game frequently, then hopefully these tips here today will help you out. So the method I use, because we're obviously in the beginning of a wipe and I don't have millions and millions and millions of rubles to spend, was the painkiller and water bottle method at the beginning of raids. When you abuse this at the beginning of a raid, the skill cooldown is what I call it, but the XP rate that you get for, once you max a skill out for your certain XP gain to that raid, it continues to decrease your XP gain. But if you guys didn't know, this resets every 5 minutes. The skill actually does reset every 5 minutes. It's not leveled. So skills like endurance or strength are a lot harder to do this with, but skills like metabolism, where you have to actively eat or drink something, they reset pretty easy every 5 minutes. And this, if you're keeping an eye on it, can be very, very useful to know how to farm this skill. So the first method is the painkiller and the water bottle method. This is going to get you about 12 skill points, I think it is, at the beginning of each raid. And all you have to do as soon as the raid starts is pop a painkiller. There's 4 of these, and they're going to be minus 17 hydration, I think. Let me check on that. I can't see the flea market prices, but I'd assume they're right around 6,000 rubles. Minus 17. This is going to bring it down almost to like 25-ish area. And then what you do is you get yourself a water bottle, which will restore, I think it's like 90 hydration once you actually drink the entire thing all at once. But you get 60 hydration out of that here, as it says in its description. So that will definitely cover you on the painkillers. So pop the 4 painkillers, drink the water bottle, and start your raid. It's going to take about 30 to 50 seconds to do this. So if you're playing interchange, I wouldn't recommend it. But that is the first method, extremely easy. Now, let me tell you 2 maps that a ton of food actually does spawn on. Obviously, the one everybody knows this wipe, which I still have not made a video on, which I need to, is interchange. You have the Goshen side. I think it's the left side. If you're looking at it from the front of the mall, you have a ton of food spawns. You can honestly fill up a 40-slot backpack with them, and there's just a ton of food, man. If you get there first, you got dibs on anything you can want. Condensed milk, Tarkolas, green ices, energy drinks, and then for the food, there's just so much. There's humpbacks, there's going to be Tashonka, there's going to be, what are some of the other ones there? Sprats, squash, tons of different stuff in there. So absolutely loaded, probably the best food spawn in the game right now. And your next best bet is going to be on woods. All over the map, anywhere there's houses, you're probably going to find food spawns. But the new village is my favorite place. Tons of food spawns there as well. And typically a lot better PvP and a lot better of a scav experience when it comes to fighting them in that new village. But obviously the map is a bit bigger in my opinion, so interchange, kind of a condensed mall, that might be a little more your play style. But that's the 2 maps you want to farm your food on, and just keep grinding out the food. Play your raids out, have some food on you constantly. Don't go into raid without food, especially if you're playing maps like customs or just any map in general that you might be in the map for a long period of time. Have some food on you, pop that, and hope you find some more, and just continuously use your food. It's as simple as just managing the skill. There's not really a cheat or a glitch or, any exploit at all to get this skill any higher than it needs to be each raid. It's just you with the discipline to actually go ahead and use that food accordingly, and keep an eye on that 5-minute timer. There's not going to be a timer next to the skill. It's something where you see that you have the red arrow pointing down, you check the time in raid, and then you wait the 5 minutes and find some more food. Pretty much as simple as that, how to get the metabolism skill elite in just under a month. Guys, make sure you check out that skill guide I have for it, though. If you want the quickest way, the most efficient way, in my opinion, is just, you got to spend a little bit more money for it. And obviously it'll still apply to this wipe and all wipes in the future. So I figured I'd make a video on how I elited my metabolism. This bit of a, quick informational video for the morning here, and then we're going to have some more cool stuff later today. So make sure you drop that like, subscribe if you're new, sponsors and equipment description below. That's all I got. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.